I was a little confused with like $1, $5, $7. You make the number sign and twist it to face you to be dollars. You do that up until $9. After 9, you do the sign for dollars, which is this. So you'd be like $10 or $25, $21, $38. So after we get to after the 9 mark, $9, then we just sign the word dollars after the number. All right, here we go. Are you expensive? Money, and we just kind of throw it away. We don't even need the money. Expensive, costly. I feel like if you're all blinged out, you could say, "Ooh, this dress is expensive." You could throw it at yourself because you're throwing money on yourself. Expensive, but expensive or costly. If there is profit, a benefit, or gain, you're just going to stick it in your little pocket there. So if it's profitable, beneficial, or gain, so you just kind of stick it in your pocket. Boom. To earn salary, wages, you put the sign for money, taps our hand, and then we kind of like to earn, we grab that money. Yep, so it's just a grabbing of that money off your hand. So that's salary, wages, collect, accumulate, similar to the sign for cream, milk. Cream just kind of scoops off the top. But when you're talking about money, you don't want to just scoop it, you want to grab it. So that's earn, salary, wages, collect, accumulate. Cool? Yes? Or no? Yes, yes, yes. To deposit. You deposit. I kind of think of like if you're eating something and you deposit food in your stomach, the deposit's going to be down there. Deposit. If you want to spend money, your hand just comes here and this is spend, squander, or waste. The difference between expensive and spend is the slapping of the hand. So this is expensive, costly. This is just waste, spend, squander. So you're just kind of throwing it out there. You're throwing that money. But if you hit it first, then it's expensive or costly. Ooh, she's expensive today. To buy or purchase something, you hit it in your hand and then you move it forward. So that money's going from you to someone else. So you're going to buy, I want to purchase that. Buy, purchase. If something has a cost, a charge, expense, fee, fine, price, tax, I kind of think of this is you're at a checkout and this is your little radar gun to scan an item. Scan. What's the cost? What's the charge? What's the tax? What's the price? What's the expense? How much is that? What's the expense with the cost? So I just pretend it's that little radar gun. Yeah, if something is cheap, it's not that money just kind of falls off your hand. Cheap. Expensive. Ooh, expensive. Yeah, rich. That money grows. Money. Credit card. You just pretend like you're swiping that card. Credit card. Check. Check. Yeah, just that C. Like a bank check. If something is owed, debt, or due, the finger comes to the hand. So if you owe rent or you owe money, if something is a debt or due, if it's, we learned a similar sign in the communication section, which is the side of the finger, and that is to debate. We need to debate the debt. Debate the debt. I kind of remember debt because Jesus paid our debt. So I remember that debt is like the nails in Jesus's hand, where if you're going to debate something, you really want to throw down a thick finger. You really want to debate those facts hard. But if someone owes a debt, yeah, very nice. To pay, that money goes in your hand and goes to someone else. You pay, that money pays. Yep, that money goes out. Often, frequently, sometimes, you know, sometimes, infrequently, we have to pay things. Yeah, so that kind of once in a while, or you're paying something all the time. Nicely done. To borrow something, we take, this is the sign for keep. So keep would be, so if you bring something for keeps toward you, you're borrowing someone else's keep. So you're borrowing or you're lending, and that means you're giving what you keep to someone else. Yeah. So this is lend or loan. This is borrow. My fingers are so long. To beg. Excuse me. To beg, plead, entreat. Yeah. All, left, non-dominant hand stays facing you, and the dominant hand circles away and then lands in the hand. So all, you're saying all of that. Similar to the sign for world, universe, orbit, year. You're saying all of it. It encompasses all of it. So all. And this is a sign that I feel like I tend to use a lot when I'm describing things, or when I'm talking like all or nothing. Nothing. This is the sign for none. You're just showing like, nope, zero, none. Nothing, the hand's just open. Nothing. There's nothing there. Nothing. None. All or nothing. Yeah, it's an all or nothing circumstance, situation. Excuse me. Also or to, you're just saying, yeah. So this is similar, also, or to with two O's. Like, oh, I like that too. Here's a good opposite word. This is fill, if it's full or filled. So, oh yeah, fill that glass. It's filled or full. Empty or bare, naked, vacant. So empty, kind of just that bare bones. You just kind of strike the bare bones of your hand. So this is empty, bare, naked. So the dominant hand swipes across the non-dominant hand, and that's full. Oh, that's full. That's filled. Or you can have empty, bare, naked, vacant. To be emotionally full, I've had it up to here. So this is full or fed up. Dominant hand comes, ooh, your emotions are rising. Oh, yeah. So maybe you're feeling fed up, feeling fed up. I'm fed up. Nothing you can say to make it better. I'm fed up. I'm mad. I'm grumpy, mad. I need peace. If you want to know the total of something, the total, you're showing the encompass of everything by opening your hands, and then you're bringing it together. So this is the total, where the sign for add was just this. So we're going to add to that. We're going to add and add. So what's the total? What's the total? What or what? Two different signs for what? What? I'm sorry, what goes down. What is the total? The sign for, so that's the total, that's all of it. I want all of it. I want the total. To subtract, or half, half. You're cutting that finger in half. Or you can do it like this, cutting that hand in half. So yeah, if you just want to talk about half something, like, oh, would you, I don't know, give me half? Maybe to borrow, to increase, this is gain, this is the sign for gain weight or lose weight. So if you want it to gain weight or lose weight. Increase, 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 or lose weight and lose weight. Sometimes when we're sad, when we cry, when we're sad, we might lose weight because we don't feel like eating. So we might lose weight. Or maybe we might gain weight. To decrease, diminish, less, lessen, reduce, shrink. You just show that with the hands, like, oh, we are decreasing, diminishing, less, lessen, reduce, shrink. Excellent. Yeah. Exact. Exact. So those fingers come together, exact. They don't miss, they're exactly. Yes, exactly. This is accurate. Accurate, precise, specific. Very specific, very accurate, very exact. Exact. Good. To make a list, just kind of show that those things on your list. Maybe you have a lot of plans. You have organize a list to help you stay organized. Yeah. This is little when we're talking about a quantity or an amount. So, just give me a little. I just want a little more, just a little portion of pie or cake, just a little. This was the sign for little in regards to time, like just a little bit. Yeah, I'll be there in a little bit, like a short amount of time. This is little as in quantity. To weigh something, the dominant hand just rocks back and forth. It's kind of like the weight of a scale going back and forth. Excellent. So yeah, you want to weigh something, the weight. Above, below. This is also exceed, more than, over. This is below, less than, under. So maybe you're underweight, or maybe you're overweight. Maybe you need to gain weight or lose weight. But yeah, so this is above, exceed, more than, or over. Below, less than, under. I like this next one. This is like the limit or capacity or to restrict. So that's saying you can't go up or you can't go down. This is limited. So we have a capacity, we're restricted. So right now, some of us probably feel restricted by our circumstances, restricted. This is the sign for more. More. It's basically you're adding. So it's the sign, this is add. We're saying more. I want more. More. A lot of little kids know this one. So if you ever, you can teach babies milk, more. They can sign before they can talk. And a lot of kids, if they do know sign, more is one of the first words they can learn. To say the most. So you're saying this is more, the absolute more. Absolute more is the most. Most. Excellent. Most. THAN, than. So maybe someone is more than these. More than these. Yeah, than. Another sign I use a lot when I'm communicating with someone who's using ASL is very. These, very. It's a great descriptive word if you just want to show the degree to which you're saying something. So very, that's very serious. That's very, very important. Very, very scary. Very sad. Very exciting. It helps show a degree, like, oh, it's very that. So almost or nearly. Yeah, almost comes up. Whatever, I don't care. Almost. They're kind of a similar sign. This was full or filled. if you go, so if you're using your right hand, if that's your dominant one, the right hand is going towards the left to say full. But if it goes the opposite way, that's saying that, I've had enough, adequate, plenty, no, I don't need more, like no more, it's enough, plenty, adequate. I'm full goes towards your non-dominant hand. So full or filled, dominant hand going away. It's like, I've had enough, sufficient, substantial. Yeah. To show much or a lot, your hands start together and you show how much you have. So this is like much or a lot. Whoa, a lot. More, many. Depending if it's a lot, whoa, there was so many people there. There was many people at the event. Many, lots, numerous, plural, scores of people. So many or lots. Both, you're saying two people together, so both. Or I want both of them. Like, what option do you want? Do you like one more than the other? No, I'll take both. Yeah. And you're kind of adding something to, you're stretching out a sentence. So you said something and something else. Awesome. As, two fingers hopping forward. As. So this is like same or similar. Same, similar, as. If it goes side to side, it's to or also. TOO or also. Yeah, I'll do that also. I'll do that too. If someone has been spending a lot of money on expensive things, they're going to be broke. You're cutting off. They got to cut you off. If something is equal or fair, even, it's coming together. But sometimes evenness or equal is hard to measure. This is the sign for measure. The Y hands coming together. You're like, we're going to measure that. Let's measure that. Yeah, we want to measure. The book says it comes in just a few times. Hey, that's our last word for the day. I clarified this earlier, but I wanted to talk about money real quick. If you're talking about dollars, I was wrong in the last lesson. I spoke with a friend who's fluent in ASL, and they were talking about money. So $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. After $10, we just sign the word dollars. So $15, $21, $11. So up to 9, you just flip it around. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. But after 9, you sign $25. Yeah, I just wanted to make that clarification. Hey, we have learned close to 2,000 words. So if you've been following along, I just want to have you clap for yourselves. Take your dominant hand, raise it up, face it towards you, bring it to your shoulder, and tap it a few times, because I am so proud of you for learning all of these words. You are going to be so surprised how much that you are going to, if you're out in situations where there's people who are speaking ASL, I would imagine that you have a bigger vocabulary than maybe someone who has spoken or, has taken a course in college. Just pure vocabulary. We have learned a lot. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being my accountability this month as we've learned. We only have a couple more lessons left before we have finished this book. So thank you for sticking with me, learning these things. It's so exciting. I'll be posting this on YouTube, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. We'll be here tomorrow, 20 minutes at 2 p.m. Bye.